Have you ever felt betrayed by someone you love? Joseph's story explores the depths of betrayal and forgiveness with a modern twist that will leave you reflecting on your own relationships. Before we continue, dear friends, please take a moment to like this video, share it with your friends and loved ones, and subscribe to this channel. Your support means the world to us. Now that you've done that, let's dive back into the story. In the land of Canaan, long ago, a boy dreamed under the stars. A robe of many colors draped his shoulders. He was only 17, but his story would echo through generations. This is not just a story about dreams. It is a story of betrayal, of endurance, and of a God who never forgets. Meet Joseph, son of Jacob, a dreamer, a servant, a prisoner, and a prince. Let us journey with him from the comfort of home to the darkness of a pit, from the chains of slavery to the gold of a palace. This is the story of how God can turn the lowest moments into divine purpose. Jacob loved Joseph more than all his other sons. Joseph was born to him in his old age, and from Rachel, the wife Jacob truly loved. To show his affection, Jacob gave Joseph a richly ornamented robe, a symbol of favor, a target of envy. His brothers watched, their eyes narrowed, their hearts darkened. Then came the dreams. One night, Joseph dreamed he and his brothers were binding sheaves in the field. His sheaf rose and stood tall, while theirs bowed down before it. Another night, he saw the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowing to him. He told the dreams to his father and brothers. Jacob was puzzled, but his brothers, they were furious. "Will you really reign over us?" they scoffed. But Joseph could not stop dreaming, and God was not finished with him. One day, Jacob sent Joseph to check on his brothers in the fields near Shechem. Joseph went, dressed in his colorful robe, unaware of what awaited him. His brothers saw him coming. "Here comes the dreamer," they hissed. And they plotted. They seized him, tore off his robe, and threw him into a dry, empty pit. Reuben, the oldest, secretly planned to rescue him. But while he was gone, the others saw a caravan of Ishmaelite traders heading to Egypt. "Let's sell him," Judah said. "What profit is there in killing our brother?" And so, Joseph was sold for 20 pieces of silver. His brothers dipped his robe in goat's blood and took it to their father. Jacob wept bitterly. He believed his beloved son was dead, but Joseph was alive, a slave now, walking toward a foreign land, his dreams still burning silently in his heart. In Egypt, Joseph was sold to Potiphar, captain of Pharaoh's guard. Though far from home, Joseph worked diligently, and the Lord was with him. Potiphar noticed. Joseph was wise, honest, and hardworking. Soon he was placed in charge of Potiphar's entire household. But trouble came. Potiphar's wife watched Joseph with longing eyes. Day after day, she tempted him, but Joseph refused. "How could I do this wicked thing and sin against God?" he said. One day she grabbed his cloak. He fled. She screamed. She lied. Potiphar believed his wife. Joseph was arrested and thrown into prison. Yet even there, the Lord was with him. In chains, in shadows, Joseph remained faithful, and God did not forget him. In prison, Joseph met two of Pharaoh's officials, the chief cupbearer and the chief baker. Both were troubled by dreams. "God can interpret dreams," Joseph said. "Tell me." The cupbearer dreamed of a vine with 3 branches, blossoming and bearing grapes. He squeezed them into Pharaoh's cup. Joseph said, "In 3 days, Pharaoh will restore you to your position. Remember me. Speak to Pharaoh on my behalf." The baker dreamed of 3 baskets on his head, filled with bread. Birds came and ate from the top basket. Joseph said, "In 3 days, Pharaoh will lift off your head." 3 days later, it happened exactly as Joseph said. But the cupbearer forgot. Days turned into months, months into years. Still, Joseph waited. Still, God was preparing something greater. 2 years later, Pharaoh dreamed. 7 fat cows came out of the Nile. Then 7 skinny cows emerged and devoured the fat ones. Then 7 full heads of grain appeared, followed by 7 thin ones that swallowed the full heads. No one could interpret the dream. Then the cupbearer remembered. He told Pharaoh about Joseph. Joseph was brought prison, cleaned, shaved, and brought before the throne. "Can you interpret dreams?" Pharaoh asked. "I cannot," Joseph said, "but God can." Joseph explained. 7 years of plenty would come, followed by 7 years of famine. "Appoint someone wise to prepare," he advised. Pharaoh was amazed. "Who is wiser than this man?" he declared. And just like that, Joseph was made ruler over all Egypt, from prisoner to prince. The dreamer had risen. Famine came, crops withered, hunger spread. Back in Canaan, Jacob heard of grain in Egypt. He sent 10 sons to buy food, all except Benjamin. They bowed before Joseph, not recognizing their brother. Joseph knew them, but he didn't reveal himself. He tested them, accused them, held Simeon. "Bring your youngest brother," he demanded. They returned home. Reluctantly, Jacob sent Benjamin. Joseph saw Benjamin and wept in secret. He set a final test, hiding his silver cup in Benjamin's sack. When accused, the brothers were distraught. Judah offered to take Benjamin's place. It was enough. Joseph sent everyone away. Then he cried, "I am Joseph. Is my father still alive?" His brothers trembled. But Joseph embraced them. "What you meant for evil, God meant for good," he said. Forgiveness, tears, reconciliation. Joseph brought his family to Egypt. He gave them land in Goshen, food and protection. He was reunited with Jacob, who cried tears of joy. Years passed. Jacob died. Joseph's brothers feared revenge. But Joseph said, "Am I in the place of God? You intended harm. God used it to save many lives." Joseph lived to see his great-grandchildren. Before he died, he made his family promise. "When God brings you back to the land he swore to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, carry my bones with you." And they did. Joseph's life teaches us that even in betrayal, even in prison, even in pain, God is working. He turns sorrow into purpose. He writes redemption into every chapter. You may not see the end of your story yet, but take heart. God sees the whole book. He did it for Joseph. He will do it for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and loved ones. And hey, drop a comment below to tell us what you think. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay blessed.